that for the most part, before we accepted Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior, what our life lacked was order. Oh yes, some of us were getting up in the morning and dressing up like we had somewhere to go. But we wasn't really doing nothing. Our life took on real meaning and had purpose and direction because we became disciples of Jesus Christ. And he gave us order. And my stewardship really reflects my discipleship. I'll say that again. That my stewardship reflects my discipleship. How I really feel about God, I know you didn't get that. I'll take it this way. How I really feel about God shows up in my stewardship. I can be a disciple of Jesus Christ and still not have order as it relates to my stewardship. Well, let me just say, I'm trying not to start a fight with nobody on the last night of revival. This is what the Lord told me to preach. I'm really trying not to start. I really don't get excited about a whole lot of stuff that happens in church because there's a whole lot of people who jump high and scream loud, but they don't have no order in their life. And their discipleship really shows up in their stewardship. If you can't take it that way, reverse it. Their stewardship really shows up in their discipleship. Lord, but Pastor, can I go? When you've been discipled by Jesus Christ and he shares with you the mysteries or the secrets of the kingdom, tithing ought not be no problem. We've been discipled by, we've been called to be with Jesus Christ, who is the incarnational expression of God. He is God in the flesh. Therefore, if I'm hanging out with God in the flesh, everything that I have came from him. There is nothing that I share in my life that now has order that ought not include God in. Even stuff like what I call my money. Can I take this a step further? There is nothing that we have that we own. Did you hear me? I just got through, Pastor Boy, I just got through talking about when we lay down and we dream. Now in my dream, when I lay down I dream, I can have whatever I want. That's not just me. Everybody in here, whenever you lay down and you dream, you can have whatever you want. But when you wake up, you can't bring it with you. Is that right? You can't take it with you. In life itself, God is not a God that does not want you to have some stuff. In fact, you can have whatever you want. You just can't own it. Because when you leave here, you can't take it with you. And so if that be the truth, and it is the truth, then my brothers and sisters, why can't we, when we prioritize our life, when our life has been given order by God, why can't we give him what belongs to him? I know this ain't popular tonight. This ain't popular tonight. But I'm so far beyond preaching for amen. gives our life order. Our stewardship really reflects our discipleship. That everything I do for God, everything that I am doing for God, I do for the glory of God. Whether or not, hear me now, whether or not anybody says you're doing okay or not. Oh, Pastor, you preaching tonight. So many people, the life of the church, often and always do what they do to get the approval of somebody. When they don't get the approval of somebody, they think that somehow they fail. You don't fail when you're doing something for God. You're going to get some results. One where you don't even see the seed that you're sowing germinating in the hearts of people that you've been a blessing to. You need to take your eyes off of the person that you want to affirm you, because what you do not know is that they badly need affirming themselves. Preach, Pastor. So, our life reflects what God and how we embrace the mysteries that we have. And I can't be a good steward of what God has given me without God being in my life. Lord, I don't know why you I want to come in here and make you happy tonight. You know how we do. Last night, we want to make you happy. Whatever God has given us, I'm not scared to preach. I'm really just playing with you. I just want to clear the record. I'm not scared to preach. No. But whatever God has given us, thank you, brother. You're so supportive tonight. I appreciate it. Got to give it, hold it, and treat it to the glory of God. Let me go and turn the corner here on this. That if we're going to be stewardly in our discipleship, then we're going to have to develop a sense of what I call, I really don't care. That the church has really lost her cutting edge because we are so concerned about how we look to the world. And there's so much world in the church until we can't help but be concerned about the affairs. I'm going to turn the corner on this. Thank you, brother. You really helped me. So I don't mean no harm. But when you can't hardly tell the difference from the sacred and the secular while you're in the church, something wrong with that discipleship. Ought to be a difference somewhere. We ought to look a little different when we spend some time with God. Ought to talk a little different. I ain't saying you're going to lose all your cuss words, but they're at a minimum when you're spending time with God. Everybody ought to know and notice a difference in your life, Help me help somebody. Help me help somebody. Turn to somebody and just tell them when you've been with God, somebody ought to know. Somebody 2 and I'll be through. Now it is required that those who have been given a trust must prove